Cause it's Wine and Dawn Wednesday. What's up, y'all? It's Wine and Dawn Wednesday with your girl Nate Star. Some of you may know me as Nate Star. Some of you may know me as Tanea. As you know, each and every Wednesday we live with Wine and Dawn Wednesday. Wine and Dawn Wednesday is support, is woman empowerment. We're here for it. Every third Wednesday is Entrepreneurs Week. And guess what today is? It's Entrepreneurs Week. So we're gonna go ahead and share my slide. It's Entrepreneurs Week, y'all. I don't know. Okay, there you go.
What's up, y'all? It's Wine and Down Wednesday. You already know it's Entrepreneurs Week. I hope you bring your business. I hope you are ready to elevate, collaborate, and learn something new. It's Entrepreneur.
Yeah. Welcome. I want you to tap in. What's up, y'all? It's Wine and Dine Wednesday. You already know it's Entrepreneurs Week. I hope you bring your business. I hope you are ready to elevate, collaborate, and learn something new. It's Entrepreneurs Week. Wine and Dine Wednesday. Tap in with me. So it's Entrepreneurs Week. As you know, today we're going to discuss what is an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur An entrepreneur is a person who organizes or operates a business or businesses taking on greater than normal financial risks in order to do so. Taking on greater than normal financial risks to do so. That means risking it all. Like, I'm risking it all being an entrepreneur. When you jump into entrepreneurship, it's not something that's given to you, it's not something that's guaranteed, and you are literally risking it all. There's nothing wrong with risking it all. Are you strong enough to risk it all? Are you willing to take that chance? Do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? And everybody doesn't. And don't feel bad about that because there's no pressure. It's nothing that's an obligation. It's a choice. It's a life choice. I choose to work for me. I choose to be my own voice. My own voice. I choose to be my own boss. I choose to make the decisions in my life and my career. And that's what it is. It also says an entrepreneur is a promoter in entertainment. That
Week,
means
Wine and Down Wednesday. Tap in
it's
with me.
Entrepreneurs Week. Who don't want entertainment? I want entertainment. I love entertainment. I am entertainment. I could be funny even though I don't think I'm funny at all. We're gonna be real. I'm being realistic with y'all. I'm not a funny person. Funny guy, no. I do like to do music. I do like to joke around occasionally. Other people think I'm funny, and so that is why it was even a topic that was stressed even a little bit. Here is a display of all my music. Some Naystar Entertainment. So I have Tables Turn. I have Who's Cares. I have Who Cares. I have two versions of Who Cares because somebody I love and cared about mixed and remastered it for me with a different sound, and I had put both of them out in his honor because he passed away, which he is also the mastermind behind my beat for Who the F Is It Floating, which is my new single, y'all. Make sure you go and get it. Who the F is it floating? I know it's a lot. I wanted to put who the F is it, but then it's like it's so much different stuff. I wanted something that wasn't too controversial, but it was gonna pop up if somebody put WTF. So yeah, and if you heard the song, floating is self-explanatory because it feels like I'm floating. It feels like I'm floating. I'm really into you. And so anyway, long story short, this is my music page. I have Love. I have No Time. No Time is just my beginning of my grime old music. Something that got me tapped back in. Music is my life. I love music. Music motivates me. Music is how I express myself. Um, my music is a part of my craft. It's me. It is who I am. And it's part of my entrepreneurship journey. I like spoken word. I like stuff like that. I am the people's advocate. I am the people's advocate. I am that person who always stood up for like the booger boy and was there to talk when someone needed to talk. I'm that person who's approachable. People just walk up to me and feel like, yeah, I want to talk to her or I don't mind talking to her and they're okay with that. My lighting sucks on this YouTube. Yeah, no, this is transition. This is part of my entrepreneurship journey. Getting it right, making it work. It's hard. It's not easy. It's work. It's a challenge. It's business. It's life. Um, we're gonna master it though. We're gonna get it right. It's gonna become a perfect thing, but nothing is ever perfect. In entrepreneurship, you could be a perfectionist where you wait till everything is perfect, or you could be that person that just gets people done. Entrepreneurship is having an idea. You have to write it down, you have to execute it. It might be 50 million things. It's about having a checklist, making a checklist, making sure you're setting everything up. That's blowing me. I'm gonna have to learn how to like mute that or something. That's really annoying. And so we're here. So, like I was saying, I am the people's advocate. I like to stand up for people. I like to help people solve problems that they don't have the solution to, or they can't find the solution to, or they're afraid of the solution or the possibilities and outcomes. And it's something that I'm just newly accepting. It's my purpose, it's my passion, it's part of my entrepreneurship. So I wanted to talk to y'all about me and my entrepreneurship journey and how I became an entrepreneur. So when I first started out, I didn't even know I was an entrepreneur. What I did was I had an idea. We're going to stick with this page. I had an idea and you know, I was a regular person working my 9 to 5, decided that I wanted to work for myself. And so, I became self employed and decided to follow my dreams. I am an entrepreneur and I didn't know what that was in the beginning. And so that's why this week for Entrepreneur Week, I wanted to explain what it is to be an entrepreneur. And then when I did realize what it is, it was because I was a chef. I like to cook. I'm in the kitchen. I have a recipe book that I talk about all the time. I'm going to be dropping for y'all soon. Then I'm a writer. I like to write. Um, I write music. I write books. I want to write some scripts. Hopefully, eventually, I'll get into the movie scene or the theater scene or, yeah, I would like to be playing in a movie or on a TV series, have my own TV series. Yeah, it's part of my dreams, following my dreams, my aspirations. And I'm also a business owner. I'm a freight agent. I'm a freight broker and processing. I need to get a bond and then I will be a freight broker. It's a matter of a $75,000 bond that separates me from a regular freight broker. But I'm a freight agent. I own it and I love it. It's part of who I am. It's part of my journey. It's part of my business. And it's part of my story. You know, when I started out, I just was a girl who liked to cook. I wanted to open a restaurant originally. And then it turned into, while I was doing a restaurant, well, before I even started doing the restaurant, you know, here, let's put you on this side. It might be better for me. Before I even started doing the restaurant, it was music. I've always done music. I remember back in the days, my mother found one of my songs I wrote when I was a younger girl. And my brother had it in his room, whatever. Where she accused my brother of it. And it wasn't even his, it was mine. And I was like so embarrassed behind that because it was like how did you find that? Where did you find that? So, I've always had the music in me. My grandfather was a singer. If you're from Florida, Pensacola, Florida, you ever heard of the bell tones? That's him. Already lit. My name is Simpson, so it's kind of given. But I was just a regular girl with a vision on a mission, trying to do things. And the more I learned, the more I educated myself, the more I put myself in the right rooms, things started to fall into place. I actually started to know what I was doing. I was actually able to help myself. I was able to build. I'm able to, direct you to my website. I'm able to present these presentations to you. I'm still learning. It's still a process. Like, the biggest thing was getting started. If you were with me in the beginning when I first started Winding Down Wednesday, you would see it wasn't like this. I mean, it's real life. I'm always here with my baby. Like, I'm working from home. My businesses are from home. And my businesses are from home. I work from home. Like, that's part of entrepreneurship, being able to work from where you want, be free with your time, with what you're doing, where you are. If you're following on YouTube, welcome to One Time Wednesday. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you come back each and every Wednesday. Make sure you're here next week. Make sure you bring your business, because it's about learning from other people, talking to other people, getting in those rooms that have the information that you need to get to the next step. I'm glad I got started. Like I said, if you was here from the beginning, it didn't look like this. I'm still growing, I'm still progressing. I'm thankful every day for everything that I do, everything that I go through, every lesson that I've learned. I recently came from Invest Fast, and just being in a room with 20,000 people who are willing to invest in themselves, willing to learn, want to know what's going on, willing to talk about what their goals are, what the next step is in their career, or how they're going to invest their money, their funding, learning how to get funding, learning to be fundable, learning about credit, personal credit, business credit. Like, all of this stuff is stuff that we're going to talk about in Entrepreneurs Week. Like, it's so many different levels to business, it's so many different levels to structure, it's so many different levels to mindset, it's so many different levels to processing. And you have to take your time. Everybody learns differently, everybody executes differently, everybody wants different things. And the biggest thing is to know yourself, to love yourself, and to just keep doing it. Like, keep believing in you. Everything is all in what you believe, all in what you want, all in what you work for. And as long as you continue to do it, continue to believe it, continue to show growth, continue to congratulate yourself for the little things, the little steps, the little times, you're gonna be great in entrepreneurship. You're gonna be successful, and it's gonna be nothing but love. I thank y'all for coming here and taking the time with me to learn, to hear what it is I have to offer, or to have any interest into what I can give you to elevate. Like, I have so much that I can offer you, so much knowledge, and the only way for you to know that is if I share it with you. And so this is why I'm here for Wine and Down Wednesday. Wine and Down Wednesday started out as dance therapy. It was an in-person thing that I did to connect with other people, to relieve myself from the stresses of life, kids, family, marriage. I'm not married, y'all, but these are things that you deal with in life. Living situations, jobs, working. And when you can learn how to work for yourself, how to take the skills that you use in a 9 to 5, take the skills that you may use.
What's up, y'all? It's Wine.
Let's get to that page. I want to get to that page. I know I always flip through the pages when I do this. I have the presentation. Maybe that's what I'll do is I'll introduce myself. I'll say what my presentation is, and then I'll go back to it, because I be wanting to be on a certain page at a certain time, and I need y'all to be on that same type of page with me. So, like I said, it's a growing process. Maybe that's what I'll do is in the beginning, I'll let y'all go through the presentation. Maybe I will do a voiceover for the whole presentation. And then after we'll review the presentation, I could go through slide by slide. And you could tell me how you feel. You know, y'all could give me reactions. It's very interactive when people are here. You know, give me your feedback, what you want to learn, what you want to talk about, what you need help with in your business so we can go and get the resources to help you. We teach you how to find the resources. You know, one thing I've learned in business is Google is your best friend. I hated the computer. I still hate the computer sometimes. I don't like to be on a computer. I'm not a computer person, but you have to because that's the only way you're going to prevail in life. That is the new level of living is electronic, and if you're not on that level, you are in a bad space, a bad place, and you need to do better. You need to elevate, you need to learn and get on another page. Long story short, this is how we got here. And so let's talk about this business. I went from working a 9 to 5. You see that guy in this picture? Y'all can see that picture? Let me zoom for you. That guy look very angry. A lot of people be angry working a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. Maybe that makes you happy. Maybe that's how you live, and that's all you want to do is live. You don't got time for nothing else. You don't want to make time for nothing else, and it is what it is. Some people want something more out of life. Listen, don't quit your 9 to 5. Keep your 9 to 5, whether it's working for somebody, working for a corporation, working for a company. Your 9 to 5 is gonna fund your business. If you don't have $1 million in the bank, I'm gonna be more realistic. If you don't have 100,000 in the bank, 50,000 in the bank, don't think you're gonna start this business and tomorrow you're gonna be lit. There are expenses that people don't like to talk about. Will definitely cover expenses. You know, you have to have capital when you get into business. You know, we'll talk about capital, how you gain capital, what is capital. You know, use your 9 to 5 to fund your business. That is how you gain your capital. That is your capital. That is the guaranteed money. You need some guaranteed money. So it don't matter what you're doing. What's your business? I don't care. All these people start a business with $0. They are full of ish because even if you click a free plan, it's only gonna be for a week or it's only gonna be something temporary and it ain't gonna be nothing long term. If you're not a mastermind doing this by tomorrow, then that membership is not even gonna last you long enough for you to actually be successful with what you're doing. You have to have money in this. But the point of me going to this slide was because I was working a 9 to 5 and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to have something to offer my kids, to offer people. And when I was doing the dance therapy, you know, that was my gift back. That was my thing to connect with people. I like to dance. Music, like I said, is key to my soul. So when it came to the dancing thing, you know, that was me. Like I'll learn any dance move. Like I'll do any dance move. I'm not scared of the crowd. Like I'm the life of the party. Like I partied so much in my life that I'm done partying. I needed something more, and that's what led me into business. Like I wanted to leave a legacy. I want to leave wealth with my family, with my kids, for my grandchildren. Like I want to leave something behind other than just materialistic things. Something that could regenerate revenue, like passively and non-passively. Like I still want them to have to work for it as well, but you know that's another conversation for another day. And you know, it led me into becoming self-employed. Now I'm so self-employed, and it stresses me out. Entrepreneurship is not easy. You have to have the mindset. You have to have the mental to really be in this, really be in this situation, really learn how to deal with what you're going through, what it is you want from these situations. Like, it's not easy. It's different and it's a process. And the more people you connect with, the more people you have in your network, the more successful you will be. You know, it's not just a matter of having 20 niggas in the bag so they could be in your video. No, it's a matter of having 20 people who got your back, who's gonna help you and invest in you, whether it's with money or knowledge or just feeding you so you have the strength to gain the knowledge while you're going through whatever you're going through. Like support hit different. And at Wine and Dine Wednesday, I wanted to offer that support to women. Like, that is part of my dream. That is part of my goal. Like, it's part of my mission. Like, I'm a survivor. And it took me a lot to get the strength to be who I am, where I am, how I am. It's not easy. And, you know, one thing I am going to do, though, one thing I learned is that I am going to follow my dreams. You have to follow your dreams. You have to love yourself. Like, you have to continue to do what you, for your business, because you are the most important factor in your success. Your love for yourself, your love for your situation, your love for your environment. Like, how you deal with everything plays a big part in your business, in your journey. Entrepreneurship is a challenge. Is a challenge that can make you or break you. And here we not breaking. We not breaking. We building each other up. This is why I do Wines on Wednesday. This is why every third Wednesday we're gonna have that entrepreneur conversation, that money talk, that business talk. Do you know how to structure your business? Do you know what SOPs are? Do you have employees? Do you know what the hiring process looks like? Are you online? Are you marketing? What does your marketing look like? What is your marketing budget? What is your Let's talk about that. So when I first started my business, I was like, oh, marketing, business, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Whatever. Okay. And so then when I got more deep into it, it's like, oh, well, I need this, I need that. How I'm going to get to these customers? What is marketing? Like, marketing is the whole display, is your whole brand. Like, I didn't know that in the beginning. Like, I didn't know how to assess that. I'm good. I don't need no marketing money. I'm gonna promote this myself. Now I'm like, no, I need some money. I need to be marketing. Like, if I could reach more people, then I can have more success in my business. Like, I didn't know that. It's all about the growth process, though. You don't know everything. You have to be teachable. In entrepreneurship, you have to be teachable. You have to be willing to learn, you have to be able to learn, and you have to be willing to teach someone else without expecting something back. Or your business is your business, your price is your price. Today's price is not yesterday's price. But at the end of the day, in entrepreneurship is always exchange. We're going to talk some about bartering as well, because a lot of people do business bartering. That's a way to save in the expenses, save in your marketing. And between my baby pushing buttons, I'm always going to be on a different page because he just likes to push the buttons. He keeps touching my laptop. So it's like I keep getting distracted. Like, this is really like a all over the place live. It's entrepreneur week and entrepreneurship, what have you, like that. I've been working all day, working on content, working on my book, working on my email list. I've been making slow and steady steps. I see the progress I'm making. I'm proud of myself. I am an entrepreneur and I'm proud to be an entrepreneur. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my business. I'm proud of all of you women that are working and striving to do better and be better and want more in life. If y'all looking for a career, if you're looking for a passive income, I'm proud to be an Oberly owner. I can teach you how to get into affiliate marketing if you want to sell someone else's product. If you feel like you don't have the time or you don't want to create something yourself, you can help someone else sell their stuff and you can make a profit off of it. Depending on your grind, that's depends on how depending on your grind, that dictates how successful you will be. If you grind hard, you're gonna get to the success that you want to see. Point blank period. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's a guarantee. If you do the work, you will see the results. If you don't do the work, you won't see no results. So it's about showing up. It's about making things happen. It's about knowing what needs to happen and actually getting it done. That's it, and that's all. There's no more to it. Everything is not going to happen right away. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to be kind. You have to be patient with people. You have to be kind to people. It takes a lot of patience for me to do this while mothering and having my baby right there, banging on the dryer, making noise in the background, singing and crying, and everything going on. Like, this is real life. Like, it's Wine and Dine Wednesday. This is real conversations. Like, this is real things people are going through. Like, I am woman enough and bold enough and strong enough to get on here to talk about it and share my story and share my passions and share my goals, because I want to see us win. I want to win. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of acknowledgement, acknowledging the little things, the good things, the bad things. You know, just knowing what you want out of life, knowing where you're going, knowing how to approach the situation, y'all.
What's up, y'all? It's Wine
Down
Down
Wednesday.
Wednesday. You already know it's Entrepreneurs Week. I hope you bring your business. I hope you are ready to elevate, collaborate, and learn something new. It's
I just wanted y'all to remember that. It's Entrepreneurs Week. It's Entrepreneurs Week. I want you to come. I want you to bring your business. I want you to get comfortable. I need you to get on stages. This is a stage for you to come and promote your business, share your business, share something. One thing they did with another community that I was participating in is share one thing that I don't know. So my one thing today that I think you guys don't know is the pivot in transportation is going more into warehousing. Now, they say there's no freight. One thing I'm going to say is there's always going to be freight, and that's a fact. It doesn't matter how much in a depression, how much the world goes down, there's always going to be medical supplies. There's always going to be food. There's always going to be emergency situations that require some kind of exchange and trade. So you have to actually know where you're going with your stuff, where you're getting it from, and how it's moving. How are those moves affecting your orders, your deliveries, your shipments, your needs, and that's how you find the freight. That's how you know what is gonna be guaranteed. Learn what's in season, learn what's moving. Come to the Freight Boss webinar so you can have a more deep, in-depth conversation to learn about that. But I'm for the people. I'm here. I am the people's advocate. Like, I'm here for the truckers. I'm here for the carriers. I'm here for the woman. Like, I am a survivor. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I wear many hats, and I take my time. I be patient with myself and with people. And one thing I'm gonna tell you is you only gonna find one me. You're not finding everybody doing this, everybody offering the help. I can only help with what I know is needed. So make sure that you use your voice, make sure that you speak up, make sure that you keep going and don't give up. If you needed a message today and that message may be from me, keep going. You got this. It gets hard. It's a struggle. Sometimes we can't afford it. Sometimes we want to pull out our hair. Sometimes we don't know which way is up, which way is down, if we even going or doing the right thing, going the right way. But what I'm going to say is keep going. Don't give up. You got this. You are strong. You are your strength. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself, I got this. I will be successful. I am great. Everything that was given for me, everything that is meant for me, I will receive. And I receive it in the Lord's name. Not getting into religion, but for the people, pray it, believe it, own it, work for it. And don't overwork yourself. Give yourself a break. Take a rest. Like I said, I'm a serial entrepreneur, and it gets overwhelming sometimes having three and four businesses, having so many tasks, so many things to get done, and everybody can't always afford to buy and hire. So I understand, but just take the time, budget yourself. Make sure you know your budget. Make sure you know what you need, how much it costs. Is it a monthly expense? Is it a yearly expense? Like, it's not an easy process. It's not an easy process. It takes a lot. It gets hard. Make sure you always just stay positive, stay motivated. There's nobody's gonna come pick you up. You have to pick yourself up. You have to motivate yourself. Do it for you because nobody else will. Love yourself. When you ask me how do you get where you are in life, I'm gonna always tell you it's from loving yourself. Finding your happy place. Do what you love. What is your dream? What is your passion? What is your passion? And sometimes work is not always in your passion. Freight broken is not my passion, but I am a freight agent. Sometimes you have to do what is going to provide the income that you need to be successful. I'm not going to say continue to work when you're unhappy, but find what does make you happy and then work till you can afford to do it and it doesn't cost you. It actually generates you revenue. It brings you back money. Like sometimes that's in partnerships, sometimes that's in you just on your personal grind. It's not always what you know, sometimes it's who you know, but what you know could get you a long way, it could get you far. What you know could definitely get you far. So what I'm gonna do is now you already know it's Entrepreneurs Week. I hope you run your business. I hope you are ready to elevate, collaborate, and learn something new. It's Entrepreneurs Week. Wine Down Wednesday. Tap in with me. Again, I'm gonna play that again. Again. I'm gonna play that again. What they said.
What's up, y'all? It's Wine and Down Wednesday. You already know it's Entrepreneurs Week. I hope you bring your business. I hope you are ready to elevate, collaborate, and learn something new. It's Entrepreneurs Week. Wine and Down Wednesday. Tap in with me.
Like different. I hope you run your business. I hope you are ready to elevate, collaborate, and learn something new. It's Entrepreneurs Week. One Down Wednesday. Tap in with me. We talked about what it is to be an entrepreneur. I told y'all about my business, about my music. We talked about the different levels of 9 to 5, self employment, following your dreams. I didn't talk too much about the self employment part of it because what it is to be self employed, that sounds like a whole conversation for a whole Wednesday, a whole week of its own because it's a process to that. That is entrepreneurship because entrepreneurship is working for yourself. Do you know your yearly duties? Do you know your monthly duties? Do you know what compliance is? Are you in compliance with your business? Like, these are things that come to play when it comes to being self-employed. These are things that you want to ask yourself. You want to know, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What does your SWOT look like? How often are you doing your SWOT? So I feel every quarter, I believe they say every quarter you should do a SWOT and reevaluate yourself, reevaluate your business, and do one on you and your business. And that's very good to know because at the end of the day, you might learn something in a month and you become stronger at it than you was 3 months ago. So every quarter, that helps you target what you need to be successful, what you need to scale, what you need for your business to actually help you reach those business goals and have success in your business. Like, it's entrepreneurs week. We're talking everything business, everything, everything, everything is everything. I want to see if this works for me. Oh, you see, one day I could do it, and so that way I could say it's Entrepreneurs Week. What's goody, y'all? And then I'm still learning, y'all. I'm playing with this. Like, if you put the Zoom and then you put the YouTube together, you would see like the collaboration. Like, I just wanted to give them a replay. Like, I am the people's advocate. Me, I'm here. Call me Tanae and they star if you need some help. We could talk about what it is to transition from working a 9 to 5 to becoming self-employed. That's my baby. I already know. That's my why. It's one of my whys. That's my first why. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your interest in my really while I'm doing live. Like he's disrespectful, bro. But we're gonna end it on that note. It's 7:39. It's Wanda's on Wednesday. It's Entrepreneurs Week. Hopefully next week we have some guests where we could talk more about what it is to bring to your business. Next week's topic is gonna be posted on my Instagram. Make sure you go look at the schedule. Next week's topic is family and support for Wine and Dine Wednesday. Make sure you tap in and talk about what family and support is, what that means to you. Thank you for Wine and Dine Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you for tuning in with me for Wine and Dine Wednesday, Entrepreneurs Week. Make sure you bring. Sorry, slow moment. Make sure you bring your business next month. Every third Wednesday is Entrepreneurs Week. Next week, Wine is on Wednesday. We talking family and support. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you show up. I'm gonna have some wine. I got some new wine I want to try. Yeah, blueberry, Stella Rose. Mm, it was business this week. It wasn't pleasure. But next week, make sure y'all tap in. I'm out of here. Swan and Down Wednesday.